Maryland drivers are losing a collective $12 billion a year on the roads.
Yeah, that's according to the new survey by the National Transportation Research nonprofit TRIP. So how much of that cash is actually coming from your pocket? Julie Donaldson joins us live to break this all down. Julie, what do we know?
Well, we already know it's expensive to own a car. I mean, you have to get the insurance, you fill up on gas, you go through the tolls. But this study takes a look at the other hidden cost of being a driver. Now, nearly half of the major locally and state-maintained roads, they're in poor or mediocre condition. And while traffic congestion is costing on average 86 hours of your time, and that equals 31 gallons of fuel. Now, for the average Maryland driver, it equals $3,464 a year.
When you're driving on rough roads, which of course is putting a lot more stress on your vehicle, so you need more repairs, and your vehicle doesn't last as long as you would like. The second component is putting a value on the lost time due to traffic congestion. And the final component is the economic cost of serious or fatal traffic crashes.
Now, improvements, they are paid for by local, state, and federal governments. And in 2021, a 5-year federal surface transportation program was put in place that increased funding for road repairs by 30%. But the inflation rate of highway construction since it was passed is at 46%, limiting its effectiveness.
We point out in the report that 29% of major roadways, really the roads people are driving on outside of their suburban roads, have pavements in poor condition. That's a challenge for local and state transportation agencies. And we know that as the system ages, the more routine repairs just don't last as long as they did in the past.
And the study also found that all too often road repairs, they're being put off, which in the long run ends up costing about 4 times as much. Jim, Sharon.